Okay, today we're going to talk about how to set up the edge tool. And the first thing I did is I loaded an image. And if I click on here, you can see I can click on any image and it'll pop in the screen. I've got a load image tool and I'm loading this from a file. When I go ahead and input this, it's saying load image and it's saying what file name. I'm getting this from C, Synapse, JANUS Images, I3, which is this image right here. So if I wanted to get a different image, I could go to I4, for example, done, apply, run, and it just grabbed that image. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a physical edge tool in here. And when I did that, it put this green box in here. If I click on the box, I can manipulate the pieces of the box. And in this case, the tail here is the anchor. And what that is, gives you the rotation. And it also is going to be going from this top toward the anchor. So in this case, I'm going to look for an edge, okay? And so you put your region of interest in here, then I'm going to hit edit, and you've got these tabs. So the first thing is, what do I want to call it? If I want to call this edge 1, I hit edge 1, enter, apply. You can see this went to edge 1. Under inputs, I can set my region of interest, or I can use a different camera image file, meaning right now I'm using what the camera sees, but I could actually use a different file if I wanted. Under parameters here, you've got which edge, you've got polarity, you got your minimum contrast, a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to stay on the brightest edge, and this time I'm going to go from light to dark. I know that I'm transitioning from light to dark. It's not very dark, but I'm going to go light to dark. My minimum contrast is how many thresholds do I have to cross. Where 0 is black and 255 is white, I need to have a 15-point swing to see an edge. Smoothing is going to cause you to see a more straight edge. And then width. I'm going to put my width to 10. This is my width that I'm going to check. My step is how many pieces I'm going to go after I check. If I hit apply and I put run, you can see I'm moving with this width of 13 and I'm stepping 5. It did it and found the points and drew a line. If I make my step to 12 and I hit apply and run, now it's moving much faster. Okay. If I make my width smaller to 6, apply, run, you can see the box is smaller. And what you're getting is you're getting a bunch of points. What I can do here is I can do the points. My point can be green. I'm going to keep it green by hitting the color here, and I'm going to make the points thicker. Apply so we can see them. Run. So now, as I'm doing this, bang, I got some thicker points. And my render style, my fit method is fit, brands fit, interactive fit, and I can find out what those are, but it's really a best fit. So that's how you run and you do this. Now, what would you want to do? I've got an application here where I'm actually looking for an angle, and I'm going to use these program tools to step through here. If I hit run, it's going to go through and it's updated the image. But let me step through. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to step, and it loaded that image. Step, it's going to do the first edge. Step, it's going to do the second edge. I do a geo angle, then I'm actually pass failing it. So if I go over here and I hit step, it's going to grab that angle. It got that point. Step, it goes over there, gets that angle. Get those points. Step, it does the angle. And now it's 17 degrees. So that's how you set up the line tool.